Now, the styling of most 4x4s, with the possible exception of the Range Rover, look like they've been designed by a sixth former with a Meccano set, but not the X5. Look at it, it's absolutely stunning. All industrial curves and lines. It's the Guggenheim on wheels. Now, I don't normally like aggressive looks on a car, but this is beautifully styled aggression. The only criticisms I've got of the looks are at the back end. It's not very pretty. And why the diesel can't have the very sporty twin exhaust pipes that the 4.4 litre has, I don't know. And styling has triumphed over practicality here in the boot. If the roof line was extended to the very back of the car, it would give you a whole load more versatility in terms of load carrying. But that's all nitpicking. Concentrate on the front and that 5 Series steroid-fueled grille. So from the biggest and most practical of the four to easily the most insane.
Insane? Of course it is, but that's why it's my car of 2001. There's no computer-designed bland wind tunnel clone here. For me, this is without doubt the most unique looking car on the road. So unique that I've only ever seen 2 others driving about in this country. Squint hard and you can see the Clio's roots underneath, that awesome body kit. There's more mesh grille than you could shake a stick at. It's wider than your mother-in-law's hips, sits lower than a Scotsman at a charity dinner, and those wheels are perfection. No gaping gaps underneath the arches. Very nice. And the twin exhausts are the finishing touch to one of the ultimate bad boy cars. This car doesn't turn heads, it rips them off at 1,000 yards. Maybe I should change my coffee. But if the Clio V6 is a little too much in your face, then what about a nice curvy Mini?
Want to know why I'm smiling? Because this Mini is smiling at me and it's infectious. In the few days that I've been driving it, you go by people and they look up and they smile. I've even come back to the car a couple of times to find people just standing admiring it. You can't help but like it. I've walked around it numerous times and I still can't find an angle that I dislike. But my favourite angle has to be head-on with the slatted grille, the lovely oval headlights and the clam-shaped bonnet. I also love the fact that the cleverly disguised pillars at the side and back of the car give the impression of one window going all the way round. It's so lovable, round and cute, yet its wide stance is really defined by the steeply raked side and flared wheel arches. You know, it looks like it means business too.
And last but not least, another Larry boy racer car, the Evo 6. Rich, aren't you and Rob getting on a bit for cars like that?
Think I smelled you, Hammond?
No, not at all. But then this is a bit of a boy's toy. It certainly isn't pretty compared to the other 3, not by a long way. But then being pretty is not what the Mitsubishi Evo 6 is about, which is just as well. But it does have presence. This is not a vehicle you can ignore from any angle. On just one car, there are more scoops, spoilers and skirts than an Essex car park. Paint one of these matte black and I think you'd have something resembling a stealth car. It all means business. The huge air dam at the front, the great dinner plate fog lamps. You want to be careful about parking near the coast and leaving those things on, or you'll have shipwrecks on your conscience. They're all the result of development work on the rally car, and they probably actually do stuff to help the car's performance, which is particularly important when you're going ridiculously fast, which you will be, Vicar.
So a veritable potpourri of vehicles there, but what other cars scored well in the looks department this year? Glenda?
Well, I'm a bit of a girl when it comes to looks. I like sort of curvy, round, cute-like cars. Like, you know, like the smart car, the Audi TT, the A3, the Golf. I don't like ostentatious, loud cars, and I'd feel embarrassed to get into this.
It's not designed to look pretty, it's designed to go really fast. If you want looks, I could have gone for the Maserati Spider. Because that looks stunning and it's got that Ferrari V8 engine, or Ferrari inspired, which is fantastic. Or, still with performance and looks, the TVR Tuscan. I mean, that's good looking.
Ostentatious, though.
Starred opposite, what's his name? Travolta in that film. That's good looking.
Rob?
I like that.
Well, being the young boy racer that I am, hang on a minute, I'm not that old. I do like my bits of plastic stuck on the car, so the MG Z range, right up my street. And
Nice colours.
the big spoilered Alphas, the 156, picnic table on the back. Yeah, my sort of thing, but just to show I have got a little bit of class, Jaguar XJR, that would be right up in my lottery winner's fantasy garage.
That's nice.
It had to be a lottery winner, but I am with you on the Jaguar front. The new baby Jag, the X-Type, is every inch Jaguar, but sadly there aren't that many inches of it. Yes, exactly. And I like the chunkiness of the Peugeot 307, the new European car of the year, even though it is a bit confused as to what it wants to be.
Going with the crown there.
Yeah.
So that's enough about the outside of these things. What about the inside?